before concealing and after concealing. Hi guys! Today's video applies to many of us, okay? Many of us. So today, we'll be covering how to conceal your eyes. On our eyes, we have dark eye circles, we have eye bags, we have like wrinkles and like that, okay? Sometimes it happens because of stress, sometimes it doesn't happen because of stress, sometimes you don't know why it comes out, okay? Although you've been sleeping very early and it makes us look so tired, it makes us look so pale and old all the time. So I'm sure all of us can relate to this and can understand the pains of having these things. Let's get right into it. So first things first, let's have an education session. It's very important for us to know where exactly what is. It's very important for us to know where exactly these problems appear so that we can target them with concealer. So let me shift over here. I'll be showing a diagram of an eye-ish and basically show you the different parts of the eye and tell you what is a problem and what is not. So firstly, eye fat. So eye fat is not a problem and many people call this eye fat agyeopsal. So for eye fat, it's very commonly found on Asian faces and Asian eyes. When we squint like that, the eye fat just comes out. Eye fat is something that can make your eyes look bigger, can make your eyes look cuter. So I have done a video on how to make your agyeopsal look good and how to make it complement your face. Yeah! Moving on to the tear groove. Tear groove is the next curved line underneath your eye fat curved line, or what doctors would call it lacrimal groove or lacrimal humulus, lacrimal sulcus, sulcus lacrimalis, something like that, okay? This line over here generally is very near to the bottom socket of your eyes, which means that if it's very deep set, you're gonna look really old, you're gonna look very tired and sunken, if you know what I mean. So that is one of the problems we need to fix as well. Thirdly would be eye bags. So eye bags generally happen underneath your eye fat above your tear groove. So that fat in between that two curved lines is where your eye bags will appear. Last but not least would be your dark eye circles. So dark eye circles is a color that happens on your skin. Dark eye circles generally happen on the upper lid and all the way to the lower lid as well. So you should also be able to see some darkness in your eye fat as well. Now let the teacher teach you some real stuff. So now that you learn where are these places, you need to know where are those places for you exactly. Sometimes when people look front into the mirror, they can't really see very specifically where are your tear grooves or where are your eye bags. When I look frontal into the camera, my eye bags and my tear groove is not that obvious. But my eye fat and the darkness that comes with it is really very obvious, sadly. So how to identify the rest is to look downwards and look straight up into the mirror or the camera, whatever you're looking at, okay? You can tell that this tear groove line has definitely deepened a lot and you can tell exactly where the line is. So I have slightly a bump over here, you can see. So the rest above that are your eye fat and your dark eye circles. Okay? So now we're gonna start to conceal your eyes. First step is always to use foundation. After putting your moisturizer, your sunscreen, very important, and your primer, you can start using your foundation. I'm using this Etude House Double Lasting Foundation, which is a SPF of 34, PA++, very good. So the coverage on your foundation can cover maybe 50% of what you see on your eyes right now, and that will be very good for later, because later we will be doing more precise work. So now we're gonna just let the foundation do the base work first. Put it on your face and blend it in. So you can use whatever foundation you want actually. There's definitely a more even skin tone, especially at the bottom area over here. You can see that it has lightened a little bit as well, and that's why I say foundation takes up 50% of what you're trying to do over here. Now we move on to the precise work. So I always use this one, which is the Sime, it's a Korean brand, the Sime by the Sime Cover Perfection Tip Concealer. So this one is very creamy and it's very easily blendable, and it takes a little bit longer to dry as well, so you have a bit more blending time to work with. So if you're going to Korea, please buy one in your shade to try out. I definitely recommend this. So when you use concealer, it's definitely going to be a precise work kind of thing, okay? You don't put it on your face directly, okay? So put it on your hand. What you want to use is a concealer brush, something like that. Something thinner and something more precise and flat as well, so that you can blend it out. Pick up a little bit. Start from the inner corner, okay, right below your eye fat. The first curved line and the second curved line will start at the same point. So that is where you want to start. Basically, contour the whole portion in between. Basically your eye bags area.
Don't worry, baby, don't worry. Go and get some sleep while you always in a...
So I will also be concealing my eye fat area because my eye fat is just dark as shit. But we are not going to put very heavy concealer on my eye fat. I think I said it in the past video before, but when you put very light shaded concealer on your eye fat, your whole eye will look really small. So by having the eye fat and having a little bit of that shadow on the eye fat, it helps to make your eyes look bigger. So when it goes too close to your eye, feel free to use your finger instead, because I myself, I'm also scared of the brush poking my eye. So just use your finger to blend it out if you need to. And then what you want to do is to blend your concealer outwards as well. Okay, so what you want to do is to also highlight this area, conceal this area, so that it blends nicely to the rest of your skin.
I'm worried about keeping you safe. I'm worried that I'm not that lucky. I'm worried that they never gonna love me.
So I will keep this eye empty so that you guys can tell the difference before concealing and after concealing. So next, some people's tear groove is very obvious. I just want to do a PSA. So what you see on the tear groove is not a line, okay? It's just a shadow. So how to attack and counter a shadow would be to use a highlight powder. So you can use a very light eyeshadow, like a whitish eyeshadow, or you can use a highlight powder, but don't choose a highlight powder that is very chunky, very glittery, because it's gonna come out to be very obvious. I'm gonna be using this white over here just to highlight, using a very pointy brush over here because we are doing very precise work once again. Where you want to apply this is exactly on your tear groove line. I see my tear groove line, which is about here. I will want to put some highlight powder to counter it. So this is the in-depth way on how to conceal your eye. From a frontal view, you guys can't tell a lot of difference. You guys can tell that my dark eye circles has been lightly corrected over here. But when I look down, you can see that over here my eye bags and my tear groove starts coming out, but over here you can't really see it that obviously. In this video, I have not included any color correcting stuff because I myself feel like color correcting is a hassle, and I'm sure many of you guys don't even own a color correcting palette because color correcting is like a high level makeup thing where like many makeup professionals use. So I wanted to keep it simple today with products that you already have. I haven't done my left eye, but I will do it in a while. So I hope that this has been helpful for you guys, although it's gonna take a little bit more time compared to your normal makeup routine. It might be worth it, especially when you're going for a big event or a big interview or whatever. So So, hope this was helpful for you guys. If you want to see more contouring videos, you can go and check it out on my channel. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.